Hello YouTube! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. My name is So. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in the United States of America, and if you don't know, I'm also a soldier. If you're old, can't wait. What's going on? Thank you for coming back, you guys. I really do appreciate every one of you that have been subscribing, coming back to my videos, sharing my links. I see all of you and I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate. So today we're doing something special. You guys already know from the title. Yeah, I got my citizenship. If you're following me on Instagram, you already know. Again, as usual. If you're not following me on Instagram, listen, that's where to catch up on all the gist, on all the tea, on everything, because your girl just posts everything. Everything is content. And if I can sit down and make a video of whatever, I already posted on my Instagram, then my Instagram family know. So what are you waiting for? Follow me on Instagram at 9jaabroad. Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. Follow me. Go ahead and stalk me. Stalk me, please. You guys. So your girl got her citizenship finally. Finally. A lot of people have been thinking for the longest time that I was a citizen. No, I am not. I got my citizenship June 15, 2020. So that was supposed to be my actual graduation date from nursing school. But you know, everything in every situation, thank God. So I had another blessing on that day. I became a citizen. I raised my hand, gave a sword of the oath of allegiance, blah blah blah, all of that stuff. You know, I don't know. Like it was so long coming that I was no longer excited. It was no longer a big deal. But the good thing is I have that checked off my checklist. Your girl is now a citizen. So I'm going to tell you guys how, when, how long it took. Being a US soldier, the processes I did, everything. That's everything I'm going to be sharing in this video. So if you're ready, grab your popcorn or your drink, you know how we do it, and let's dive into this video. So first of all, I would like to share that this was the envelope. No, this is not the envelope. Yeah, this was the envelope I was given. This right here. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, so that's the envelope I was giving for my citizenship. And so you guys know it's real. So you know it's real. I'm gonna be showing you my certificate. You ready? You ready to see the baby? Ta-da! That's it right there. I don't want it to focus because there are a lot of important information on it. But yeah, that's the certificate of naturalization. That's it, and it comes in this cute little folder. And I feel like this folder is just the best because it just protects it and just keeps it safe. Now I'm gonna share my process, how I became a citizen. I don't think I'm going to share how I got my green card and all of that, but let's just go from how I became a citizen, okay? So my green card, I got my green card because my dad invited me through the K1 visa, which is the family members visa. He invited me and his child, blah, blah, blah. I got my green card like almost immediately when I got here. Even my green card came before the phone I ordered online came. That's how soon my green card came. So I don't know the processes because my dad basically took care of all of that, okay? So I got my green card and then started school and everything. I already shared my army story. If you've not seen the reason why I joined the United States Army, I'm going to be linking it somewhere, so you should go see it, okay? So I joined the Army, and one of the reasons why I joined the Army was to get my citizenship, because you're now a soldier, you are the property of the United States of America, blah, 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 all of that. And yeah, it's only rational that you become a citizen, right? So after my basic training, I put in the application. I filled the N400 form, but because I'm military, I had to fill the N426 form. I hope I'm correct. N426 form. I'm going to research that, and if there's a correction, I'm going to put it on the screen. So that form basically just said, oh yeah, I'm in the army, blah blah blah. When I joined, how long my contract is, and I needed an officer to sign it, an 06 and above officer to sign it. So I filled that, and I filled the N400, which the basic civilian would fill, and I filled all of that. I shipped it, I mailed it to them, and I didn't have to pay because it's free for military. So I didn't have to pay anything for that. Now I did that when I was in Texas. That was the first part of my training, and I shipped it to them. Now I didn't get any response or anything until when I was almost leaving Texas, right? When I was leaving Texas, that was when I got my appointment to go do my fingerprints, biometrics, all of that. Now, if you have done biometrics before you got your green card, you're not going to need biometrics to get your citizenship, because your fingerprints don't change, right? So they already have it in their system. Now I did that, and then I had to move to Georgia for the remaining part of my training. Now I had to do change of address, and my whole file had to be moved from Texas. Now it was moved from California, because I moved from California to Oklahoma, from Oklahoma to Texas, from Texas to Georgia. Mind you, whenever they move your case file from one state to the next state, they do a background check. They do all of the security checks all over again. So that was what took time. This is my second year in the military. I joined the military in 2018, and this is 2020 before I got my citizenship, right? So it took me 2 years, which should have been faster if I did it like immediately when I joined and all of that. I did all of that and got my citizenship. It wouldn't have taken so long. The time varies for everybody. Some people came in, did it immediately and got it immediately. Some people took longer than mine. So some of my friends who still haven't gotten the citizenship till date, so I can't really give a time frame, but mine took a total of 2 years. Now I went and I did my change of address, they moved all that to Georgia, and then I had to wait for them to call me for my interview. Now I got my first interview appointment, and I did the interview. So for the interview questions, they basically ask you 6 questions. It's supposed to be 10 questions, but if you get 6 correctly, you pass. So if you get your first 6 correctly, that's the end of the interview. And then they also do like a reading interview where they put a sentence on the screen and they have you read it. Please, if you guys can hear noise, my family, they're having fun, and I cannot ask them not to have fun. Okay, so just ignore that. So they give you a written interview. They also give you a word and tell you to spell it. Mine was Columbus. I had to spell the word Columbus, and then you write it on the keypad, and if you pass that, you go to the next one, which is the question and answer. Now when you do your thumbprint, they give you this booklet that contains, I think I trashed mine already. They give you this booklet that contains 100 questions and the answers that you're supposed to study. But in that 100 questions, you're projected to be asked 10. But in 10, if you get your first 6 correctly, you have passed. So I passed, I did all of that. I took my picture, which is the picture that's on my certificate. I took my picture, I did everything, but I couldn't get my citizenship swearing in that same day because they had issues with my name. If you watch my video, my previous video, which I'm going to be linking here, about my first name, middle name change. So they said they had 2 personalities for me on their system. One had my first name as Zita, and the other one had my first name as Chino. So correct? Are you following? Are you following the story to this point? Okay. So I had to go back home and wait again for them to fix that. And then we have a special number that military people call that gives us like expedited wait time. We don't have to wait for all that long queue, and then we speak to them. So I kept calling and kept asking, oh, what's going on with my case? What's going on? What's the next step? Are you guys done? Because I found out that I had to keep calling because I had moved a lot, so it was like they were almost throwing my file away. So I had to keep calling. I had to be like on their case and like ask and stop them. I know that woman is like, thank God this girl has a citizenship now and she's not going to disturb me anymore. So I kept asking, and then one day I sent her an email like, hey, what's going on? And then she was like, oh, your case has been taken care of a long time ago. And then I got another appointment, but Corona happened, so I couldn't go. I had to reschedule my appointment, but it was like indefinite because of Corona, soldiers were not allowed to travel. We were not allowed to leave the base. At that time, I was on base. So I was not allowed to leave base, so I couldn't go. So I let her know. And then USCIS closed, the office closed. Now when the office reopened, the first of all reopened for military members. So immediately I heard they were open for military members. I called her like, hey, what's up? You guys are open. When is my interview? And she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I totally forget about you. I'm like, you forgot about me? Please don't forget. Oh, when is my interview? And then she was like, oh, okay, can I come so late? She literally gave me just 3 days interval to my interview. Now that was a problem for me because I had to get a pass to go that far because Atlanta was so far from where I was, and I was only entitled to go 75-mile radius out of my base. Now that's some military stuff that I don't know. If you don't understand, I'm going to explain to you if you ask in the comment section. So I got my pass, I was able to go, I got there, and then we did the swearing. We had to swear in with masks, we didn't have the whole celebration, we couldn't have family there. We couldn't have people coming to congratulate us. It was just us, and they had to do us like in batches of how many people. Like we had to go with batches, and it has to be like by appointment, and it was just crazy. Now, a little bit of story time. A day to my citizenship, I lost my green card. Where I used to keep my green card and my passport, I was so sure. You know when you're so sure, I was like, okay, let me be proactive and put out my stuff for the next day. Then I went there. My passport was there, but my green card was not there. Like, what happened? Nothing did not run through my mind. I was like, my village people, oh my god, my enemies. Hey, Chimo, Jesus. My mind was shaking. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to fail. They're not going to give me my citizenship. This is going to. There's nothing I did not think. Like, literally, if you guys know me, you know I think a lot. Like, I spiral in. So I was like, now my green card is lost. Oh no, I'm going to go and then they're going to give me my citizenship. Oh, I'm never going to get my citizenship because my green card is lost. Now I have to tell my parents I lost my green card when I'm supposed to get my citizenship. If you're African, you know what that means. Now hell is gonna let loose. Oh my god, how do I get a new green card? Jesus Christ, I don't have a residence. I don't have any news to see that I am legally in this country. I was already hyperventilated. I was sweating. My head was getting hot. I was already crying. I was panicking. I was having panic attacks, but my roommate was there. She was calming me down. Oh, my sweet roommate. I miss her so much. She was calming me down. And then I went online. What do you do if you miss your green card? You don't have your green card for this, blah, blah, blah. And then I found out that if you don't have your green card, it's not a big deal. They just give you a paper and you sign it and tell them that you lost your green card and that if you find it, you're going to return it. I went to the police station and they said I had to file missing green card where it was missing. That means I had to go back on base. That was the morning of my interview. I had to go back on base and go file missing green card and come back for my appointment, which was in about an hour. And from where I was for the appointment to my base was like 3 hours drive. That was not happening. So I just went there like, you know what, whatever you guys want to do, at least I came for my appointment. And then they were like, oh no, the lady was like, they were going to like do gra and everything, you know, use their power and vision. The lady was like, please don't stress her, she has gone through a lot with this whole citizenship. And that was how they just gave me the paper and then I just signed it and said, yeah, my green card is missing, and if I find it, I'm going to turn it in. They called it out some kind of affidavit, something like that. So that was what I signed, and then they gave me this envelope. Now in this envelope, I'm going to show you guys what's in it. This whole Citizens Almanac, I think it has some rules in it. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna read it. And I'm feeling somehow to just throw it away, that's why I still have it. And this is the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States. So this is the Constitution. If I want to know any of the rules about America, this is what I'm supposed to read. Yeah, I'll read it, you know, because I'm not a citizen, so I'm going to read it. So I'm going to show you guys the rest of the things that's inside of it. This is like a form to apply for my blue passport, to apply for my United States national passport. So this is what it is. And I don't know. I still haven't done that because I've been moving up and down, so I'm going to be doing that soon. And then of course the certificate and this letter, message from the President of the United States. So apparently this is a message from Trump, my boss. And this is a White House, Washington, dear fellow American. Congratulations and welcome. God bless you. And may God continue to bless America. See, do you see the signature? They go do signature of life. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, that's what it looks like, and it's in this envelope. And this is the oath of allegiance. Oath of allegiance. So I think this is what they had us say. This thing looks short. What I said that it was very long. This is what we had to say, the whole oath of allegiance thing. And it has the national anthem behind it and the pledge. And yeah, I think that was all. I want to believe that was all. And then he had a flag. I already gave that to my cousin China. She's already played with it. So yeah, update, your girl is now a citizen. I can now add that to my check that off my checklist. I am not a citizen. I've updated you guys. I've told you guys. I used to feel like, oh my god, I've not told my YouTube family that I'm now a citizen. Well, I've told you guys now. Another set of congratulations coming. Thank you. Alright, I feel like I've rambled enough. If you watch this video up to this point, you are my real OG. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Listen, subscribe, please join the family. Let's grow. I've been seeing a lot of comments, a lot of reviews about my channel. I wasn't supposed to film video today, but guess what? We're here. You guys are going to be getting this video tomorrow. Yeah, you're gonna know that I just filmed this video because I was like, I'm tired. I want to take another break off YouTube, but there's no break. Okay, so you guys subscribe to my channel. Please watch my videos to the end. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment, tell me, ask me questions. If you have any questions about citizenship, please do well to ask me questions, and I'll be sure to answer you. I'm at your service, okay? Yeah, if you're not following me on my social media platforms, please make sure to do so. 9jaabroad on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. Just stalk me, okay? Let's communicate, let's relate. That's where I do a lot of I post a lot about things that are happening to me. Remember, this channel is about me, my American life, everything. Yeah, so yeah, and my dad agreed to film a video with me. If you have any questions, it's gonna be a Q&A, that type kind of question, a video. If you have any question that you want to ask my dad, he's gonna be coming to your screen. I think the next video you're going to be seeing is of me and my dad. So do well to leave the question in the comment section. Don't say you don't have a question. Ask the question. Ask him whatever you want to ask him. If I'm a bad child, if I was a bad child, if I was stubborn, anything you want to ask him, go ahead and ask him in the comment section. He's going to be answering. My dad is a vibe. Like I'm telling you, my dad is a vibe. He's fun and everything. So go ahead and ask. I feel like that's all. And tell me that I'm fine. Okay? Are you guys liking my Afro vibe? You guys liking my hair wrap? A lot of people said they want a hair wrap tutorial. Like they want a hair wrap tutorial. If I do a hair wrap tutorial, are you guys gonna watch? I did one and the views were not so encouraging, but yeah, I'm still like, I'm gonna give you guys a second chance. If you want a hair wrap tutorial, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.